All right, guys, so we are going to be looking at 16.6 today. It's adding and subtracting angle measures, and we don't need a protractor or anything like that. So I just want to explain to you what we're supposed to do here. So this is what tells you what angle they're talking about. It says angle ABC. So ABC. And then, so that's the angle they're talking about. If you notice right here, there's the square. The square is really important because that square tells us that this is a 90-degree angle. So that's going to be important for adding and subtracting. So then she draws this ray B to E. And she says that it measures 60 degrees. So she said EBC. So this angle right here measures 60 degrees. Says, how can she find the measure of this little angle right here that we're talking about? And we're not using a protractor. So we're going to use some subtraction. Right, so like I said, it's really important that you know this is a 90-degree angle. So what you do right here, if they told us this is 60, we just do 90 minus 60 because 90 is the whole. And we take away 60, and that tells us that that little angle right there is 30 degrees. So that's why that little square is important to look at. All right, so I have, let's go back and look at these. So I drew these on my whiteboard so that we could look at them together, so that it will make it a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to the whiteboard so you can see that. Okay, so this is the practice one from your book. And so this is a 90-degree angle right here, which is important. It doesn't have a little square box, but put it there. So they told us that ABE, so they're talking about ABE, this angle right here is 25 degrees. And they want us to know what this angle is right here of call it EBC. So we're looking for this angle. So we know that this hole is 90 degrees. And we know that this is 25 degrees. So you would just subtract that. And you would figure out this is 65 degrees. 65 plus 25 equal 90. So we're just trying to make them equal 90 degrees. So if you remember from our other lesson, this is a line, a straight line. A straight line is 180 degrees, so keep that in your mind. Angle AEB, that's this one. So they're talking about this right here is 68 degrees. And they want us to find the rest of this piece right here. So we are going to take our straight line, which is 180, and subtract 68. So this, when you add this plus this, it should equal 180, hopefully. So this angle BEC, or CB, or whatever you'd like to call it, oops, is 112 degrees. Yeah. Close this. Escape. Okay. Let me go back up into your practice page because I wanted to show you something. So this is the reteach page, and doesn't have very good directions right here. So this last column is the total of this plus this. So you're trying to figure out the missing pieces. So like for number 1, to figure out this missing piece, you would add up 120 plus 45, and that would give you this angle degree right here. Now this one, they're missing an angle, but they gave you a part of it. And this is the total. So 105 plus something equals 155. So I would do 155 minus 105, and that should give you that answer. So this is the total of the angles, these two angles added together. So for number 3, I would do the same thing, 170, take away 100 to get this middle angle. This one, same thing, I would do subtraction. This one, I would just add up these together, and that will give you the total of TUV. Okay, now on your practice page, I drew that on the whiteboard too. You're gonna have there's a lot of angles and things going on here. Let's see. So let's switch again to the camera. Okay, so think about the things you do know when you're looking at this. This is your practice book page, and you have to answer questions off of this. So when you're thinking right here, this is important to know. These are always 90-degree angles. These are always 90-degree angles, 90-degree angles. Now, this is a little bit confusing about what they're giving you here. So what they're giving you right here is 140 is this angle right here. So if this is 140, and then this is 180 all the way across. So this means that this is a 40-degree angle right here. This angle right here is 40 degrees. Okay, so just keep that in your mind when you're doing that today. That this is 40, this is 90. This one would be 90. I hope that helps a little bit. Let me just take a look here. I get questions before they happen. So they're giving you some angles too. They said the measure of SPR is 40. So right here, they're saying that this SPR is 40 degrees. So again, we know this total is 90. So to find this, if you're trying to find this angle, you do 90 minus 40. Which would be, this one would be 50 degrees. So you're kind of using the information that they give you to solve those. This, if you still don't get it, this is a great thing to ask parents for help. Because it's a lot easier to explain in person than it is over a video or an email. So ask your teacher for help too if you still are not understanding.